when you see this phrase on the screen, you think, I've heard this before. This is old news. Yeah, hygiene matters because life matters. Yeah. But at the moment, hygiene is really relevant when you come to hospitals because everyone's looking at how much is this costing me. And I know when I go to a hospital in Denmark and I look in the corners, hygiene is not quite what I would expect in a hospital. So this is really something that we could do something about. ACT Global offers a long-term hygiene solution. And when I say long-term, I'm talking up to a year with one application. And the hygiene is the surface becomes actively disinfected, which means we apply our solution and the surface disinfects itself during the course of the next year, hours if you're using it on your hands, whatever. We've all seen numbers like this before. When you go to a hospital, you can risk getting an infection in the hospital that you didn't have when you came there. In Sweden, 65,000 people end up getting an infection they didn't start out with, and 1,500 of these people die. When we talk about Europe or America, the numbers are horrific. These numbers in themselves are pretty bad, but if you then consider it's costing the hospital money because people are staying in a hospital longer than they should have been. It's also costing the state money because the person in hospital is not out there earning a wage, paying their taxes, which is then financing the hospital. So the whole of this problem is one vicious circle that just feeds itself. When we talk about hygiene, when I was a kid it was really easy. If it smelled of Ajax, my mum had cleaned the house. If it looked clean, it was clean. Florence Nightingale was a bit ahead of her time. She could say, we need to do something a little bit more with the cleaning than just getting rid of the worst of it. These days we've become so good at disinfecting that the disinfectants are scary. Some of them are so effective that they affect us, not just the microbiology. And what ACT Global offers is something that a few years ago was the future, but we now have a product that is long-term. Our main product works for a year, we guarantee this. The other products work for longer compared to something like alcohol. Our products are long-term and they're mild. If you compare alcohol, this is about the most popular thing in Denmark. Everywhere you go, restaurants, hospitals, alcohol on your hands. Yay, my hands are disinfected. Ah, shit, it's evaporated, they're not disinfectant anymore. You have this fluctuation all the time. With our product, whether it's our main product that we put on the walls or our secondary product that you apply to your hands, it's going to be working long term. Which means I can put my disinfectant on my hands and I know that I can shake 300 hands in a row and I'm still antibacterial. It's not going to wear off. I can wash my hands, the product's still going to work. This product has been tested by, this is actually one of our competitors who did this test in America, over 18 months in a hospital. And they lowered the rate of hospital infections by 30%. And this is a couple of years old. Our product is 2 or 3 generations along, so we know our product's even better than this. So this isn't just something we say, other people have tried and they've proven that this actually works. I was fortunate enough to be part of a test in a hospital in Denmark. It wasn't actually the hospital that invited us, it was the cleaning company. They wanted to know, can we improve our cleaning without actually doing anything? So we went to the hospital, we coated all the surfaces in the hospital, and the numbers speak for themselves. It was the same cleaning lady who cleaned during the whole test phase. She used exactly the same cleaning protocols, but every infection, and we're talking surface infections here, was reduced up to 100%. And this is how effective our product is. And when we're talking about sustainability, I like to use the word with 2 meanings. The one is it works for a long time. It's not just here and now and gone. But it also means because we use these products, we don't have to use all these really powerful, nasty disinfectants. And we can get rid of some of the cleaning detergents that are used generally. So we're making cleaning easier, but also more environmentally friendly. And I could speak for hours on this subject. I usually do use 3 days to teach people about our products, but my 5 minutes are gone, so thank you very much for having me.